Pumpkin is the ultimate superfood that will revolutionize your health in 2024. Don't we all just love pumpkin?
And the conclusion is that pumpkin should be in your daily diet. The worldwide population needs to know this. And so I hope you share this video with all your loved ones, all your friends. Share it on your pages because it's so important that folks know the incredibly super food properties of pumpkin. All those diseases, I don't know of any other plant that has all those benefits. And we're talking about major diseases. We're talking about diabetes. We're talking about cancer. We're talking about heart disease. We're talking about stroke. We're talking about depression. It's mind-boggling that this has not been in the mainstream, right? That pumpkin and its incredible effects on therapeutic effects has not been in the mainstream. We have never heard about it, right? I am when I decided to do the research on pumpkin and said, I don't want to just list 5 or 10 benefits. I want to go do a deep dive. And I found these studies. I'm like, why aren't these studies all over the news? We have such an epidemic of diseases right now in humanity. Why don't people know about it? Why depression? God, so many people have depression, right? Whether or not it's mild or chronic, so many people need good brain health. And pumpkin has been shown with all these studies that it's fantastic for brain health and it's fantastic to treat depression. And we don't know about it. So please share this with everybody. Pumpkin should be in your daily regimen. It should be in your daily regimen.
Everything from this fruit can be eaten. Now I said fruit. Yes, fruit. Pumpkin is actually a fruit because it is from a flower. Botanically speaking, this is blossoming, all right? So when it's blossoming, that means there's going to be a pumpkin there, all right? And it has seeds, all right? It has seeds. So therefore, it's actually a fruit, not a vegetable. Now, everything on this pumpkin can be eaten, including the leaves. Yes, the leaves. So the seeds are fantastic. You probably already know that pumpkin seeds are really great for your health. And of course, the skin is wonderful as well. So you can cook the pumpkin with the skin or without the skin. And now the leaves.
Okay. So I'm going to cut some leaves here. So over here, actually, you can see this is blossoming, all right? So when it's blossoming, that means there's going to be a pumpkin there, all right? So I got like 3 pumpkins already from this patch, and there's going to be a new pumpkin soon. So this is what this means. So I'm going to cut some leaves, but the leaves, I'm not going to cut the leaves around the patch because the pumpkin is ready when the leaves cover the patch and they're dry. All right, so I'm going to cut some leaves away from there. So like right here is a nice leaf. Okay, so I'm going to cut this leaf to make in one of my dishes. All right, I'm going to put it in the soup. See? All right, there we go. All right, and I'm going to do this other little one here. All right, we got our leaves. Okay.
The leaves looking like this, freshly picked, right? This is a small one. Aren't they beautiful? I love pumpkin leaves. And this is the large one. Okay, so these leaves are fantastic and they can be cooked the same way you cook spinach, kale, cabbage, cut them up, saute it, or put it in your soup. All right. Any way that you do mixed greens, you can have pumpkin leaves, and they're absolutely fantastic for your health. All right. Welcome to Nutrition Lawyer channel. If it's your first time with us, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's so wonderful to have you back with us. I am NL, aka Nutrition Lawyer. I am a licensed attorney. I practice law, and I also have a certificate in nutrition science from Stanford University School of Medicine. So I am a nutrition coach and I am a health coach. I help people get well, lose weight, feel fantastic, and live happier, healthier lives. That's what we do here, all right? So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscription button. Thank you. And hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we post new content or whenever I go live. I'm going to be going live on Sundays at 7 p.m. So please check us out, join the conversation, all right? And please, if you like the content, please thumbs up the video, send a comment in the comment field, all right? Let the algorithm know that you like this content and you'd like more nutritional health content from NL, all right? And please also make sure that you share the video with others, because a lot of us have issues with our health, but we may not say anything. So a lot of our family members have issues, we personally have issues, our friends have issues, and they may not say anything, but if you share the content with them, it may help them get well, right? So you want to make sure that you share the content with others, okay? Don't just hog it and keep it for yourself. I mean, I know you love me and everything, but don't keep it for yourself, all right? So please share it with others. I really appreciate that. And with that being said, let's get into today's video about how incredible pumpkin is and these amazing health benefits that we can get from it, all right? Let's go. So many of us, especially those of us who are in the USA, when we think of pumpkin, unless you're from the Caribbean, you think of pumpkin, you're thinking of Halloween, right? Carving that pumpkin, right? Thinking of Halloween. But pumpkin is a versatile superfood packed with incredible health benefits that you should definitely know in 2024. All right. First of all, it is rich in vitamins and minerals and antioxidants that will boost your immune system and keep you healthy all year round. But that's not all. Pumpkin is also amazing for skin health. It improves your skin appearance, so you have that healthy glow. And people say to me, "Oh, I love the skin. I love your skin. It looks so beautiful." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's the pumpkin glow." So if you're also looking to improve your digestion, it is really wonderful for that. It is also fantastic for weight loss because it is low carbohydrates and it's low in calories. So it really boosts your weight loss. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into a study from the National Institute of Health, the National Institute of Health, the NIH. And we're going to go in and take a deeper dive into all the wonderful, incredible benefits of pumpkin. You'll be absolutely shocked to know that pumpkin is not just a superfood, it's literally like a superfood. All right, so let's get into it.
This is the nutritional study from the National Institute of Health on the benefits of pumpkin. So I want to go and do a deep dive into all these amazing benefits of pumpkin. So I will scroll up so you can see where this is the study is from. Okay. So you can see that it's from the NIH, which is the National Institute of Health, right? Which is the website of the health, the official website for health from the US government. And this is the National Library of Medicine. Okay. So we're scrolling down to see this was published in 2022, May 24th, 2022. All right. It's entitled Nutritional Value, Phytochemical Potential, and Therapeutic Benefits of Pumpkin, which is from the Cucurbita family. All right. So as you can follow along with us, it says pumpkin is a well-known multifunctional ingredient in the diet, full of nutrients, and has opened new vistas for scientists during the past years. The fruit of pumpkin, including the flesh, seed, and peel, are a rich source of primary and secondary metabolites, including proteins, carbohydrates, monosaturated fatty acids, polyunsaturated fatty acids, carotenoids, tocopherols, tryptophan, deltasterols, and many other phytochemicals. So as you can see, it's just packed with good stuff, right? Like just like, wow. It is absolute wow. All right. So in scrolling down a little bit here, it says this climber is traditionally used in many countries, such as Austria, Hungary, Mexico, Slovenia, China, Spain, and several Asian and African countries as a functional food and provides health promising properties. All right. The other benefits of pumpkin, as they're listing here, are improving of spermatogenesis, wound healing, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, antioxidative, anti-ulcerative properties, and treatment of benign prostatic hyperplasia or hyperplasia have also been confirmed by researchers. For better drug delivery, nanoemulsions, niosomes made from pumpkin seeds have also been reported as health promising tools, but further research is required in this field. So this review is mainly focuses on compiling and summarizing the most relevant literature to highlight the nutritional value, phytochemical potential, and therapeutic benefits of pumpkin. You know, when we're doing our analysis and our review, we want to do a deep dive, right? So we want to look at nutritional studies that have used what we're talking about, all right? So if you were expecting that it was going to be like 10 great things about pumpkin, which is perfectly fine to do, didn't want to do that on this video, definitely wanted to go into a deep dive so you know what the research says, okay, the scientific research says about this amazing fruit that we all should be having in our diet. And if we already have it, maybe we should have more of it, right? We should have more of it, okay? So it's important for us to do a deep dive on these topics wherever we can. And it's fantastic that the National Institute of Health did all this research and summarizing and compiling this information for us, right? So it's very easy just to do, like I said, these 10 things are great for pumpkins, and this is what it is, right? But when we look at scientific research and do a deep dive, we know that the data really supports what we're saying, right? And we're data people, right? We look at evidence. We look at evidence. Nutrition lawyer is going to be looking at evidence to see how this really works, and if it is true what they say it is, right? So scientific research is very important. All right, so let's keep going here. So a little bit of reading that you can see. Products from natural resources have been used for centuries as functional and nutraceutical foods. During the past years, scientists have been working and understanding the molecular level effects of various nutrients on several chronic and deadly diseases. People can adjust to different climate and habitat changes due to a wide range of nutrients that alter multiple genes, natural mode at the molecular level. In other words, molecular changes are due to nutrients. Okay? Molecular changes are due to nutrients. So, keeping this in mind, researchers are engaged in preventing and treating diseases with the use of pertinent foods rather than medicines. Moreover, studies have demonstrated that healthy eating is a reasonable and economical method to treat diseases. This point is so important, that healthy eating has been documented to show that it can actually treat and prevent disease, right? And so this is why nutrition is a science, and it's so very important for us and our health and wellness to use proper nutrition to help ourselves and help heal our bodies and heal ourselves. All right? Before you go into having to get medicine, let's start with our food, which is medicine. There is a saying, and I don't know the author right now, but I'm going to link it below when I remember the author's name, is that whenever you're consuming something, you should always think about it. Is this going towards my health, or is it going towards disease in my body, right? And disease is just disease. It doesn't have to be a full-blown disease, but it's making you uncomfortable. It's not feeling good. It's not treating your body well, right? And we all have things that don't work for us. It may work for other people, right? For example, I love eggs. There are people who don't even like the smell of eggs. It makes them nauseous, etc., right? But I love eggs, so I'm going to be having my eggs. Other people can't have eggs, so they may have something else. Maybe they have ackee instead of eggs, right? Which are fantastic as well, right? We love our ackee. We love our ackee, right? Especially a Jamaican, that's our national dish, right? We love ackee. So, but you have to know how things are affecting you. So sometimes you may eat, I cut out sugar, so, and I'm ketogenic. But once in a while, I'll go off keto and I'll have something that is not on keto. For example, I'm going to have some plantains, right? So I have some plantains, which is like banana, and then it just knocks me out because of all the sugar in it, because I'm not used to eating all that sugar. Even though it's a natural sugar, right? It's not processed sugar, it's a natural sugar. It still has that effect on me where it's like a drug. It's like a drug. That sugar is still like a drug, and it literally knocks me out because my body is just not used to any of that anymore, and I get brain fog from it. So whenever I kind of like go off of keto, and I I do something like that, it always reminds me, like, yeah, this is why this is why you eat the way you eat. This is why, because I want to be sharp and alert. And when I have something like plantains, a lot of it, it just knocks me out and I'm just fuzzy, just not quite as sharp, you know? So, anyway, so pay attention to how food is affecting you. It may upset your stomach, it may like raise your heart, right? Give you palpitations, etc. Raise your blood pressure. Just look at how it's affecting your body and use the things that are helping you instead of the things that make you feel unwell or harming you. All right. Again, studies have demonstrated that healthy eating is a reasonable and economical method to treat diseases. So, pumpkin has attracted increasing attention from scientists due to its nutritional profile. It is a nutritious and economical product and belongs to the Cucurbitaceae family. All right. So, Cucurbita family are harvested worldwide due to their economical and environmentally friendly properties, of which pumpkin is in this category. In many countries, pumpkin is used as a medicine for its anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antiviral, anti-diabetic properties, particularly in the countries that are listed here: Austria, Hungary, Mexico, Slovenia, China, Spain, and various European and Asian and African countries. Worldwide, pumpkin is harvested for its peel, its flesh, and its seeds. When I actually cook pumpkin, I eat everything, including the skin. Like, I'll cook the pumpkin in its skin, and I'll eat the skin, and I actually love eating the skin. but pumpkin also, seeds are amazing for you, and the leaves are fantastic as well, which I don't think a lot of us know about, and a lot of us don't realize that we're wasting all that nutrient by throwing away those leaves, or not even picking them, just picking the pumpkin and leaving the leaf to just dry or whatever. Okay, so the seeds itself are usually large in size with a high content of polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fatty acids. All right. And the seeds can be used to make pumpkin oil, which is just rich with all kinds of nutrients and antioxidants. Okay. I'm going down, and for this last part, I'll say this. For decades, several research studies have been conducted on the active ingredients of pumpkin, peel, flesh, and seeds to provide a thumbnail sketch of their health-related impacts, which have demonstrated its anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, anti-carcinogenic, anti-diabetic, antihypertensive properties associated with this clamor for diabetes. So when we say anti-inflammatory, that means that it helps stave off disease, right? Because inflammation is a foundation of disease, right? So pumpkin is anti-inflammatory. It's helping to stave off disease. If it's anti-carcinogenic, right? Carcinogenic means cancer. It helps to cause cancer. So it's anti-cancer properties. So it's helping you prevent cancer from invading your body. It also says it's anti-diabetic, right? So it's helping you to prevent diabetes, right? I mean, it's just amazing. Pumpkin is just amazing. My gosh. All right, so let's get some more into the study here. Let me add one very important note for us Black folks and folks, in the Caribbean. We have so much hypertension, right, which is high blood pressure in the community, in the country. And it is an epidemic, really and truly, because it causes so many other illnesses. And so the fact that pumpkin is anti-hypertensive, pumpkin is anti-hypertensive. So it actually helps you to lower your blood pressure, which is fantastic, right? So I did not even know this. I knew pumpkin was rich in all these vitamins and minerals, but I didn't know that it was anti-hypertensive. So it helps to reduce blood pressure and prevent high blood pressure, which is so fantastic. And this is something that we should be using daily to help us in our communities. So here we have the health benefits of pumpkin. So CVD preventative means cardiovascular disease preventative. So it prevents heart disease. It is anti-cancer, so helps with cancer. It is friendly to your liver. This is just like like I said, this is why I said it's a super food, because it's just the properties are just amazing. It is antioxidative, it is anti-diabetic, and it is anti-inflammatory. Like, how could you not love pumpkin, right? So we're going to go into the composition of it, as well as any safety concerns for certain groups, okay? So I'm going to scroll through here. And like I said, I'm going to put it in the link below so that you can read it for yourself in detail about all the amazing benefits. Great fiber, amino acids, fatty acids. Here we go. In 2006, a study found that pumpkin peel contains alcohol-insoluble polysaccharides, which tend to attenuate bile acid and support the growth of your gut microbiota, right? So it's wonderful for your gut health, right? And moreover, there's a study of snacks made from pumpkins. So I've actually made pumpkin chips. I made pumpkin chips. I just sliced my pumpkin thinly and I fried my coconut oil, and it's so delicious. Then I add some like spices on it, like some cayenne pepper, some Mrs. Dash, some Himalayan pink salt, some cracked black pepper. It is so yummy. Okay. So a study found that snacks made from pumpkins focuses on the flesh and discard the seeds as well as the peel. But what we're doing is we're discarding really wonderful things. So we should absolutely also use the peel and of course the seeds. Okay. Pumpkin fruit and its derivative products have been become more popular in agriculture, in medicines, and food processing due to their nutritious and health promoting properties. Of note, chemical composition of pumpkin varies across species and cultivars grown in various regions. The pulp and the seeds are the main components of pumpkin. But as I've said before, the leaves are like the ugly stepchild that we've not looked at, but we should, because it has amazing benefits. I'm going to do a separate video on the leaves, and it has amazing health benefits as well, and it's good for us. So those things that we mentioned, polysaccharides, colors, amino acids, active proteins, and minerals are all found in the pumpkin pulp, and they're excellent supply of potassium, phosphate, and magnesium, as well as good supply of lipids and proteins. Okay, so you get protein from pumpkin. All right, scroll a little bit more. So we're going to add some more super stuff that's happening with pumpkin. We get proteins, carotene, mineral salts, vitamins, polysaccharides, such as pectin, as well as other elements, all right, that are in the pulp. And those elements have been found to have both nutritional and health protective values. Okay. Minerals have also been found in pumpkins, right? Minerals are required by our bodies for regular consumption of food. It plays a vital role in body processes, and several minerals essential to human health may be found in pumpkins. And they list a number of minerals there that they found in the pulp. All right. Biochemicals have been found in the pumpkin seeds. And these chemicals are things that we need for our bodies. We got zinc, phosphorus, magnesium, potassium, selenium. They've all been found in pumpkin seeds. And they make the seeds a nutritional powerhouse. It's a weapon against diseases, illnesses such as arthritis, inflammation, prostate cancer, etc. This is found in the seeds, okay? Now, it also says that the seeds are actually safe to eat on a daily basis and do not have any negative impact on human health. All right. So we go into some other, the composition of the peel, what's found in the peel, what's found in the fruit itself, what's found in the seeds. You can see that for yourself and you can read those. And when we're going to scroll down now to the end of this study, and we're looking at the molecular structure. It is just jam-packed, as you can, it's just jam-packed with just such amazing things. So one of the things that is highlighted massively here is if you have hypoglycemia, you know, anybody with hypoglycemia, pumpkin is amazing for that. Okay, so definitely read the information on hypoglycemia and diabetes, because pumpkin is what you want to be using for sure. Okay. Then it goes into cancer and how pumpkin helps to prevent cancer and how pumpkin helps to treat cancer. So this would require a whole other video on just pumpkin and cancer. But the major cancer that is highlighted here where pumpkin has been shown to help has been prostate cancer. All right. So among all cancers, deaths from prostate cancer have been reported to be the highest in the United States. Okay. And there have been studies that show there's a link between prostate cancer and how the seed oil from palmetto oil and pumpkin oil has helped with prostate cancer. So it's just amazing, the benefits. They're also looking into, they've done research on how pumpkins also help with malnutrition. Pumpkin helps with depression because actually when you eat pumpkins, you sleep so much better. It's just really wonderful for your health. A study was conducted, as you can see here, to assess the antidepressant properties of pumpkin seeds and the effect on for depression, right? So they did this study and they found that both pumpkin seed extracts have antidepressant activities and are used as a helpful alternative to antidepressants. All right. And antidepressants have adverse side effects, and pumpkin doesn't have any of these side effects. Okay. So look at that. There's an entire paragraph on here on that issue, how pumpkin has helped with antidepressant. Pumpkin has helped with depression disorder. And the pumpkin seed oil is helps with brain tissue, the harmful effects that happen with brain tissue. So it's just incredible, like the properties of pumpkin. It also goes into diabetes and how it helps with that, which is a huge epidemic um, in our community. And then we're looking at how pumpkin helps with liver disease and prevents liver disease. So there's that study that was done. I'm not going to go into all this study, but suffice to say, there's several studies that are listed in here on how it helps with your liver. And of course, another reason why it helps with cardiovascular disease or heart disease is because it helps to prevent the buildup in your liver. So we go down here. We're going into additional studies. So this report is so important. This is so amazing, this report that synthesizes all these studies. The cardiovascular preventative properties now. So we're looking at how it prevents heart disease. And we're going through. So it's assessing heart disease and stroke here. The death rate associated with cardiovascular disease has been controlled during the past years in the US. Heart disease is first, while stroke remains the fifth leading cause of death. Of note, diabetes has been associated with cardiovascular disease, which is the main cause of death worldwide. So we're going through, and they're going into various studies again on this. And then we're also talking about other health-related properties, anti-inflammatory. And so a lot of inflammatory diseases, it helps prevent. Look at all these amazing benefits, okay? We're getting to conclusions. All right, so it's summarizing everything that we were discussing, but the great part here is that it talks about previous studies have shown that pumpkin plays a significant role in managing and treating diabetes, cancer, liver disorders, cardiovascular diseases, and depression. All right. It prevents ulcer, it prevents inflammation, it is antioxidant, it is antimicrobial. I mean, wow. It says awareness among the masses should be emphasized in regards to the nutritional and therapeutic uses of pumpkin as an ingredient in the daily diet. The end of the compilation of all those studies and the conclusion is that pumpkin should be in your daily diet. The worldwide population needs to know this. And so I hope you share this video with all your loved ones, all your friends. Share it on your pages because it's so important that folks know the incredibly superfood properties of pumpkin. All those diseases, I don't know of any other plant that has all those benefits. And we're talking about major diseases. We're talking about diabetes. We're talking about cancer. We're talking about heart disease. We're talking about stroke. We're talking about depression. It's mind-boggling that this has not been in the mainstream, right? That pumpkin and its incredible effects on therapeutic effects has not been in the mainstream. We've never heard about it, right? I am when I decided to do the research on pumpkin and said, I don't want to just list 5 or 10 benefits. I want to go do a deep dive. And I found these studies. I'm like, why aren't these studies all over the news? We have such an epidemic of diseases right now. in humanity. Why don't people know about it? Why depression? God, so many people have depression, right? Whether or not it's mild or chronic, um, so many people need good brain health. And pumpkin has been shown with all these studies that it's fantastic for brain health and it's fantastic to treat depression. And we don't know about it. So please share this with everybody. Pumpkin should be in your daily regimen. It should be in your daily regimen. All right. Whether or not you slice it to fry it, whether or not you mash it, like mashed pumpkin, whether or not you put it in your soup, whether or not you put it in your tea, whatever. Like you have some pumpkin every day. Okay. Have pumpkin every day in some shape or form. Have some pumpkin seeds if you're not gonna have the skin. Make the leaves. Maybe the leaves can actually make a nice tea as well. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try and see if I can put some tea, pumpkin as for pumpkin tea and see how it is. I was gonna put it in the soup and whatnot, but now I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll actually just do that as a tea. Huh. It would be make a nice tea, right? Maybe add a little bit of mint. That'll be quite lovely. And that way you could actually have pumpkin every day. You just have some of the leaves every day in a tea, right? Because I drink tea every day. So with that being said, there is a video that I'm going to link below on how to grow your own pumpkins for your house. So I'll link that below. But please, like I said, share this and also let me know in the comments if you knew all these amazing effects of pumpkin and share a dish that you love with pumpkin. All right, share a recipe because I want to make one of your dishes. Okay, so share a recipe. That being said, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate your support, and let's all say cheers to healthy living.